June is upon us once again here in 2023, and of course, that brings with it the celebration of Pride Month. For those who do not know, for whatever reason, what that entails, Pride Month is a near globally accepted month of the year that we attribute special attention towards recognizing and appreciating the LGBTQ plus community and those in it, such as myself. Why might we do this? Well, the answer is incredibly simple. We do it to combat the hatred and stigma surrounding the concepts of differing gender identities and sexual orientations. More than anything, though, the main goal of Pride Month is to show our acceptance for those in the LGBTQ+ community and our appreciation for the honest bravery they show in being outspoken about their identities despite the potential lashback they might get from those around them. Just a few moments ago, I mentioned how I myself am a part of that community, and to those who may have interacted with me or talked to me before, you might be questioning how or what I mean. After all, I identify with the gender I was assigned with at birth, and I seem to most to be strictly heterosexual in my orientation. But the last part is just not true. I am, in fact, not. I'm in fact not just strictly straight, by any means. Instead, my orientation falls under what is called abrosexuality, which, for those who, understandably, don't know, is an orientation that blankets individuals whose orientation fluctuates and changes. Now, that can be over months, hours, days, weeks, years. It can be rapid or it can be slow. But if that is what abrosexuality is. It's not exactly been an easy thing to wrap my head around, and it's proven to be somewhat difficult for me to come to terms with. I live in a household and have a family that lives in a manner where to be anything other than a cisgender heterosexual person is to basically disown yourself entirely. And the relationships I've been in have all been riddled with problems born of my shifting attractions, both romantically and sexually. Though those aren't problems I'm going to go into detail about, just for personal comfort reasons. And those things are also mostly why I find myself needing to script these thoughts out. Because if I didn't, I'd probably be far too anxious, even saying the things that I have been, to properly get through this video. As you've probably been able to tell, because my voice hasn't exactly been steady, and I've been kind of choking some things back a bit here and there. I'm going to take this moment to state that I'm not looking for any kind of sympathy or anything like that for the reasons I had just given you as to why this is hard for me to talk about. I just wanted to get my, the parts of my personal experiences and struggles with being a part of the LGBTQ plus community that I am comfortable sharing out there so that people who might even potentially see this might feel kind of a little more confident and inspired to be more open and accepting themselves, as I myself am struggling but working to do. It's not a very long video, I know, and it's probably not going to be the single most impactful, just because my delivery is, to say my delivery on this matter is sloppy is a pretty big understatement, and I know that. But the long and the short of the purpose of this video was to do two things. Firstly, to serve as my own way of publicly coming to terms with and acknowledging where I, land in the LGBTQ plus community, since it's something that contributes hugely to personal anxiety. And having that knowledge made public kind of, in a weird way, helps me come to grips with it a little bit. And secondly, I'm making this video to wish everyone a safe and wonderful Pride Month this year. 2023 has not been a it's not been an all-star year on our track record, that's for sure. Not by any means. And that is pretty unfortunate. But regardless, I still want everyone to be safe and, have a wonderful month. I'm not a big presence here online, nor do I really think that this message or video will reach many ears or eyes. But to those who do see and listen to all of this, I appreciate all of you. Whether you're one of my few actual friends, who I appreciate it to a whole other level of fondness, or just someone who's new, the time you've taken to listen to my message and to this video means the world to me, and I'm sure your support means the world to others in the LGBTQ community. I love all of your faces, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it takes less time than this one did to get to. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and happy Pride Month, everybody.